The Fargo Five, I'm Conrad Fargo. We are here with local queer Gothic DJ Liet Cloud. We're moving into the Fargo Famous segment. So you want to know about the famous people who are living in Fargo? We're here with them. Hello, Liet.
Hello, how are you?
Fantastic. Now, you are not a stranger to this room. You, up until December, you said you had your own show on here.
I did. I hosted the Doomsday Parade, part of the Friday Night Frequency Sessions for 2 years here.
Very cool. And so you just ended that. Mm-hmm. And what was the inspiration? You were just, it was too much work or?
Yeah, I'm going back to school, taking some courses.
Yeah.
So it was just, I had to let go of some things.
Well, that's cool. What are you going back to school for?
Data science.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. You know, I have a background in SQL Server.
Oh, very
so
cool.
yeah, you and I should write some SQL scripts together later. We'll have a lot of fun with that. Okay. And then, so you're going back to school. So you already went to school.
Yeah, I have a degree in computer science.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is really just a refresher for you, really going back.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And which school did you go to in town here?
No, I actually went to Assistant Wahpeton College on the reservation that I'm from.
Oh, okay. So you're from the reservation. So
well, I didn't grow up there, but like I have it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're from? Are you? Because reservation, that would mean you're Native American heritage.
Yes.
Okay.
So my DJ name is Iktomi, and Iktomi means spider in Dakota.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you have much to do with the Indigenous Association here in town?
Not as much as I want.
Okay.
Because of the bandwidth and everything.
Yeah.
But,
A previous guest to the show, Brandon Batty. You should really get connected with him. He's a great guy. You should know him for sure.
Oh yeah.
And Renee Ellis. Have you ever heard? Do you know her?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, she's going to be on the show in the future. So yeah, there's a lot of Native Americans, Indigenous people in Fargo who are like movers and shakers like yourself. So definitely a lot of cool people. So you went to school in Wahpeton.
Sisseton, yeah.
Okay, and then so where did you grow up?
I actually grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh my!
Yeah, we moved down there when I was 8, and I lived there till I was 18.
Okay, wow! So those 10 years were probably really formative.
Yeah.
And then you said you moved down, so you started in.
So we started in Rapid City, South Dakota, in that area, and then, then
so all the Midwest, and then Oklahoma. You're not moving out of the Midwest. But then, what brought you to Fargo at the age of 18?
Well, I didn't come to Fargo.
Oh, okay. Geez.
I traveled. I lived in Canada for 3 years.
Wow.
And then I ended up in Missoula, Montana for a while.
Oh my.
And then I ended up here mostly because of family. So.
Okay. Well, it sounds like your family gets all over the place, though. But you've got a lot of family in Fargo, or what's?
My parents. I moved here because my dad. Kind of sad story, I guess, but like my dad got sick and ultimately ended up like passing away from cancer.
Oh no.
So after that, my mom's elderly, so I just started taking care of her, and now she lives with me. And
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's beautiful that you're able to come here and be with your family, and I'm sorry to hear that. That is, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing everybody else gets older with you.
Yeah.
And so like it's like this nonstop and so I'm noticing that all the people I know and love are getting really, really old. And then there's a lot of young people. Are you noticing like people are getting really young all of a sudden?
They are. I try so hard to stay like connected to like the latest things, and I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah. No cap. No cap. On God. On God. I probably told this story before, but like so I have a 5-year-old and I drop her off at like the drop-in at the YMCA. Some 19-year-old girl will come pick her up and go away with her, and it occurs to me that 19-year-old girl is closer in age to my 5-year-old than she is to me.
Yep. Yeah.
And I just go, oh,
yeah.
I just feel like
I know.
So how long have you been in Fargo then?
I moved here I guess this year will be 10 years, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So is Fargo the place you've ever stayed the longest ever in one place for your entire life?
I mean, besides Tulsa, I thought.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that was 10 years too. So like it's got to be, you're just breaking that record.
I am breaking that record.
What? So. And so it's family that's keeping you here?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And so it's been 10 years. What was the biggest adjustment? So because you didn't grow up here, you came up here. What was the biggest adjustment when you moved to Fargo?
I think the music scene was definitely an adjustment. Yeah. Because all the places I've lived have had, at least like one Gothic club.
Okay.
There's more like of a Gothic scene.
Well, yeah.
and it's kind of very minimal here.
Yeah. Well, that's a great segue for our next segment, which is going to be Fargo Fun. We're talking about your event, Goth Prom. But first, when we take our music break, you were so kind to send me some music, and I listened to some of it. Susie and the Banshees, and I like the way Susie is spelled. It's Sioux like the Dakota Sioux, the native tribe there. Susie and the Banshees with their song Happy House. Is there anything you want to say about that song, or where did you hear about that one?
Well, Susie and the Banshees have been a band that I've listened to since I was a teenager. They're very pivotal in the goth community, I guess. A lot of people look up to them, and
so they're not like a local band or anything.
No.
They're a big name in goth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna listen to Happy House, and when we come back, we'll have Fargo Fun, and don't go nowhere.